What's good? We back.
After hours.
Episode 2. Episode 2. If you haven't seen episode 1, boom. Link is going to be in the description. Y'all go tap in with that. But today's topic is it's okay to be uncomfortable. It's okay to be uncomfortable. Now, let's look up the definition of uncomfortable. Causing or feeling slight pain or physical discomfort. Now, I chose this topic because it's something I had to really embrace. Embracing being uncomfortable, embracing discomfort is something it's something I genuinely learned. I learned a lot just being in that space, being in that place. Because when it comes down to the moments to where you're in this comfortable space, you're in this comfortable area, you kind of lose this will to progress. To where you might have worked to be in this comfortable spot, but once you got here, once you got in this area, you're just like, wait a minute, this has a lot here. I feel good right now. I don't feel like I need to go anywhere. I don't feel like I got to move. And so you'll stay in that place thinking that, oh my gosh, there's going to be so much for me here, and it won't. Eventually, what's going to be in this place of comfort is eventually going to run out. You're going to run out of whatever is there for you. And it's just, like I said, it's just something I had to really learn. And a prime thing for me, an example I would say, is just grief. Grief has done the crazy number on me, honestly. But I would say a prime example was just when my ex-girlfriend got shot and killed. And so in a place of, I found this comfort of not saying anything, not saying how I'm feeling. Because I'm so used to, I gotta operate like this. I can't do these certain things. I'm scared to be vulnerable. And so I found comfort in not saying how I'm feeling, not really dealing with the grief, not really trying to get past it nor grow with it, not wanting to move. And so I got in this space of I'm going to her grave once every month after she dies, crying, seeing her, dropping flowers every time. Though these things are good, but the thing is, it was holding me back. It was holding me back. And I didn't realize that until I finally got in the space of, let me say how I'm feeling. Let me get in this uncomfortable area and let me finally unleash all this built up tension, this anger, this emotion, this sadness, this grief that I have been holding in, not allowing myself to really feel, to sit here and just hold everything back rather than unleashing it. And so I remember one of my friends, she knew her just like me, both played soccer, things of that nature. But I remember we were just sitting at this lake, sitting at this table, having this genuine conversation. But the thing is, while I'm having this conversation, I'm uncomfortable. I didn't really want to have the conversation, but I needed it. I needed it to push past her death, to really grow with the grief rather than just saying. The thing about grief is it's never going to go away. So I had to learn to grow with it rather than just try to get rid of it altogether, because it's still going to be there no matter what. And it still is for me still to this day. And so during that conversation, it was just me being vulnerable, but me just being uncomfortable, being in a space of where I got to move. I got to push past these things that I've just been holding myself back from. And so I had that conversation, amazing conversation. I thank God for Taylor, praise God for her. And it really just got me out of this space of comfort. And so for a while, I'm in this place of uncomfortable, but I learned a lot about myself. I really learned to push myself to different things, to where I got into different hobbies. I went back to playing basketball after not touching basketball for a while. I went back to making content because I stopped for a second because I just didn't know how to do certain things, all because I was so stuck in my comfort zone. I was in this comfort zone that I just simply didn't want to leave, whether it was good for me or not, and it wasn't good. It wasn't good. I was scared. I was fearful. I didn't want to deal with all these things up front. But when I finally dealt with them, I started to move. I went back to doing the certain things I love. But the thing is, with me being uncomfortable for that second, me being in that space, I stopped going to her grave. I didn't really go back anymore because it would take me back to that place of comfort, and I didn't need to be there anymore. Because truth be told, there was nothing really there for me. For you to go up to another level, you have to be willing to get out that comfort zone and go and be uncomfortable for a second to learn more and more. And I did. I learned more about me. I learned how to deal with my emotions better, understand them. And to where it puts me to a place of now I'm in class and I'm studying men's mental health. And I never really thought about it for real, but that all pushed me to get there. That made me focus harder and working more on me. I worked more on me. I knew I just couldn't be here anymore. There's nothing there for me. And even when it not even just for simply just dealing with grief for other people, some people are in relationships right now where they're being abused verbally, physically, to where they're in this space of they're in a comfort zone, whether you think you're in it or they think they're in it or not. To where they're scared of what life looks like outside of this comfort zone, so they don't want to move. So they'll sit here and stay and allow themselves to be abused physically, verbally, or even cheated on. All because they're scared of getting out their comfort zone. Finally saying, no, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not going to allow myself to consecutively be disrespected, mishandled, not loved the way I want to be loved. All because they want to be comfortable. They don't want to deal with their emotions up front. They want to hide behind these certain things, saying that, oh, I'm not dealing with this. I'm all good. It is what it is. I'm gonna be all right. And the whole time you're not all right. It's not. It is what it is because you know you actually care. You know what that man or woman is doing to you. You know how they're treating you, how it's making your mind operate. You know how you just simply can't handle things anymore, but you're more scared of being uncomfortable rather than scared of what your future looks like if you stay here in this comfort zone. Thinking that everything's okay, you know it's not. But here you are, scared of what life looks like outside of your comfort zone. Another example is when I remember watching the Kobe video, and Kobe's just talking about how people for certain NBA players and people that just make it to that level, he was like, there are so many people that work to get to this level, but once they get here, they're just like, okay, cool, I'm content. Why be content? Why get to this space and be like, okay, cool, this is where I wanted to get at. Why not keep striving to be a better version of yourself? Why not be uncomfortable for a second? The thing is, it's like, why not continue to work to be at the top? Why not continue to be one of the greatest ever to do whatever it is to perfect your craft, whether that be you being a content creator, to whether that you building the best buildings of your life, to where now you making the best cars, best clothes, best chains, whatever it is, perfecting your craft and whatever that might be. All you have to do is get out your comfort zone. I had to get out my comfort zone. I would get complacent. And not even just with dealing with her death, but in so many other things, I'm putting things off because now I'm thinking like, okay, I'm all right now. But me thinking that shouldn't be the thing in the first place. I needed to work to get to other places where I know I want to be and I can be, but I'm so caught up in my comfort zone, I don't want to get out. And I need to. There's so many things you can learn from being uncomfortable, not just within yourself, but about everything else. All because you were willing to try, all because you got out of that fear. Another thing is fear will hold you back from so many things. Fear will keep you in that comfort zone. All because you're scared of what life looks like outside of it. And it hits home. Because it's just like that comfort zone held me back from so many things. To where I would get jealous, I would get envious of so many people that are around my age, same age, or even younger than me. But the thing is, I was in my comfort zone because I was in my comfort zone, period. And I could have been in that same position or even better, but because I said, you know what, I'm good where I'm at right now, I'm not where I wanted to be. I'm not where I need to be. And you could be somewhere else right now. You could be in a better relationship. You could be experiencing life a whole different way. You could be setting your family up for life. Making sure your mom got a house, your dad got a crib, your siblings are good, everybody's good in your family, but all you have to do is get out your comfort zone. All you have to do is get out of that fear. Scared. Stop being scary. I feel it. I've been in that same space. Scared of what scared of what people might think of me if I choose to make these decisions. That the thing is, they're going to better me. They're not for them. It's for you. Getting out your comfort zone is for you. It's not for anybody else. It's not going to really benefit anybody else except you. You getting out that relationship that's so abusive on you, that's doing so much on your mental, is going to better you, not them. It's for you. Be willing to get out your comfort zone for you. Get out of that fear. It's the thing that's holding you back. It's okay to be uncomfortable. It's okay to be uncomfortable. And that's going to be today's episode of Jack After Hours. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. If you're one of those people that's stuck in your comfort zone, say it. Call yourself out. Hold yourself accountable. Say that I need to get out of my comfort zone. Comment down what you've been dealing with and say to yourself that you're going to do better. And I know that you're going to do better. I appreciate the love and support from you guys. This is my TikTok if y'all ever want to tap in with me. Talk to me. My Instagram as well. We got chains too. Hold on. I'm going to put the link for the chains in the bio. We selling chains made by me. Sending personal notes as well. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Stay tuned for episode 3. Episode 2. Today's episode. It's okay to be uncomfortable. It's okay to be uncomfortable. It's okay.
After hours.
Do 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 do.